Wow, what an incredible 4th of July for Sam Pittman and the Arkansas Razorbacks. They landed not one, but two four-star recruits this Independence Day. We're going to touch on both of them here in a moment, but first, I'm Andrew Hutchinson, the managing editor of bestofarkansassports.com. You can find all of our content, all of our coverage of the Razorbacks over there for free, no paywall. Go check it out. Also, while you're here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified anytime we post videos such as this, post-game press conferences, interviews with players and coaches during the week, and also fall camp should be starting up here in about a month, and we'll have hopefully practice video from that as well. But first, let's jump into these commitments. First up was Paris Patterson, a big 6'6", 345-pound offensive lineman from East St. Louis in Illinois. Patterson is a four-star prospect and number 235 overall recruit in the country, according to Rivals, and he turned down offers from the likes of LSU, Nebraska, Tennessee, and others in order to commit to the Razorbacks. As you can see in most of these clips, he's primarily an offensive guard, but he has played some tackle for the Flyers. His teammate, Miles McVay, probably gets most of the attention, but Patterson is a talented prospect in his own regard. He was a starter on East St. Louis' state championship team as a freshman and helped them to a runner-up finish as a junior this past season. He picked up an offer from the Razorbacks following a solid camp performance in Fayetteville a couple of weeks ago, officially visited last weekend, and then committed a week later. Considering his size and talent, Patterson seems to fit the profile of a kind of player Sam Pittman likes in the trenches. He joins Luke Brown and Joey Sua as a third offensive lineman in the Razorbacks 2023 class. Joining Patterson a couple of hours later was Micah Tease, a 5'11", 180-pound athlete out of Booker T. Washington High School in Tulsa. Tease is a consensus four-star prospect who's ranked as high as number 126 nationally by On3. The Razorbacks beat out a loaded top 10 for his services as he turned down the likes of Michigan, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, LSU, Alabama, Michigan State, Texas A&M, Penn State, and USC. The interesting thing about Tease is that he could play on either side of the ball in college, as shown in these clips. He could be a cornerback, but prefers wide receiver, and that appears to be where Arkansas is recruiting him. Even though it's outside the state's borders, Booker T. Washington has been kind to Arkansas. Most recently, the Razorbacks signed defensive back Kewan Parker from there, but most notably, that's where Felix Jones played before teaming up with Darren McFadden in the Razorbacks backfield. The Sooners figured to be the favorite to land him originally, but a coaching change opened things back up. He took official visits to Michigan State and USC before a last-minute decision led him back to Fayetteville the final weekend of June. Coupled with tight end Luke Haz's decision to pick Arkansas, the Razorbacks are now the first team not named Oklahoma or Oklahoma State to land a pair of the top 5 players from the Sooner State in the same class. Tease is currently their only committed wide receiver for 2023, as Anthony Evans decommitted back in April.